Welcome back to our Night Side playthrough of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Last episode we escaped the Endless Spire, which is basically the tutorial, and now we landed on Taris. I will see how it goes here. Throughout the game you will find weapons and armor that are marked as upgradable. These items can be improved by the addition of an upgrade item. With upgrade items, you can use this workbench to construct new, more powerful versions of upgradable ranged weapons, melee weapons, lightsabers and armor. Use the workbench now. So here we can upgrade stuff, and we already got something to upgrade, which is the prototype vibroblade. And we already got also an upgrade item, which is this vibration cell, that increases our damage. Calf's Plaster can also be upgraded, but we currently don't have any upgrade item for that. So that's it. And now we can... we already got something new. Okay, we didn't click on the map pack and the computer spike. And here you can see our current alignment, which is neutral. And we can equip some stuff. So we will use our prototype vibroblade in our main hand and another vibroblade in our left hand. And we don't have anything else to equip. And Carve already also got some blasters, so I think we are fine.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I'd like to know some more about you, Carve.
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malik's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them.
You're talking like it's your fault? Like your fate somehow? Or I'm sorry, Carve, this must be very painful for you? Or calm down, I was just asking. We'll go with I'm sorry, Carve, this must be very painful for you.
I'm just a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty. It's just... doesn't seem right that doing that means I failed them. I didn't.
Them? Do you mean the people of your homeworld? Or I'm sorry, Carve, I didn't mean to upset you. Or hey, why are you getting so mad at me? It's not like this was my fault. We take the first option. Them? Do you mean the people of your homeworld?
Yeah, no, that's not what I mean. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense, am I? You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
So we got our journal entry, which says you've discovered that Carve's homeworld was attacked by the Sith, though he was reluctant to talk about it. Perhaps you can talk more later, after you've gained more experience.
Yes, what's on your mind?
And we can also ask him, do you know anything about this place?
Taris? The planet's all one big city, but its golden years are long past. And things have gotten worse since the Sith occupied it. From what I hear, the wealthy live on the tops of all the tall towers, and if you're poor, you live down in the shadows. And it gets worse the lower you go. Well, that's all I can think of at any rate.
Never mind.
You got it.
So we'll take a look around. Every time you leave the apartment, you must select which party members you wish to take. Since this is the first time you are leaving, you will have to take Carve. Okay.
Right, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid.
There was a patrol here just yesterday, and they found nothing. Why do the Sith keep bothering us?
That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouthed aliens. Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
We will try the power attack. Our chance to hit is reduced, but maybe it's enough. Okay. Poor X skill. He should never have talked back to that Sith. Thankfully you are here to step in and help us, human. This isn't the first time the Sith leave have come in here to cause trouble for us, but hopefully it will be the last. Won't someone come searching for this patrol, or I'm just glad I could help you, or stay out of my way or I'll kill you too. We'll take the first option. Won't someone come searching for this patrol? Don't worry about the bodies. I will move them so it looks like they were killed elsewhere. That should throw the Sith off the track. With any luck, they won't be bothering us again for a while. Okay, we'll talk to him again. Thank you once again, human. And as said earlier, don't worry about the bodies. I will take care of them. Okay. Some more grenades and stims. And these doors can also be bashed open, but we will use Carve because he has the required security skills, so he can open it normally.
It's open.
I'm here.
So... Okay, the game crashed here, but we can continue from a quick save.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
I'm sorry, I was just investigating the area. Or I'm just looking for something to steal. Stay out of my way and you won't get hurt. I'm sorry, I was just investigating the area.
That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
Holden, who's that? Or I want to ask some questions, or I'll be going now. Holden, who's that?
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price.
What do you mean?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
You can persuade her, you can trust me, maybe I can help. Or tell me what's going on, or I'll end your problems permanently. We tried to persuade her.
Well, I suppose you seem like an all-right sort. When I cut Holden, it made him back off, but it also embarrassed him in front of his friends. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here.
Is there anything I can do to help? Or I think I'll just collect the bounty on your head. Is there anything I can do to help?
I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind eye. I'm afraid this is between me and Holden now.
Maybe I could speak to Holden for you.
You could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city. It probably won't do any good. Holden's used to getting his own way. That's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Darvik. Working for the local crime lord lets you get away with things. Still, I appreciate the offer.
I want to ask you some questions.
I can't help you there. Since this thing with Holden, I've been scared to leave my apartment. I don't know anything about what's going on in the outside world anymore.
Okay, I'll be going now.
Goodbye and good luck. I hope you can talk some sense into Holden.
So we got a new quest. Daya has explained to you that she attacked Holden in self-defense when he began making drunken advances. In retaliation, he ordered the bounty to be placed on your head. And we also got some items from before. Well, I don't see too many of your kind around here. Most of the residents in this rundown old apartment are legal aliens. My name is Darim, by the way. Pleased to meet you, Darim. My name is Liana Halon, or I don't care what your name is, and I'm not going to tell you mine. We take the first option. Pleased to meet you, Darim. My name is Liana Halon. I know it's really none of my business, but you look like someone who might need to purchase one of these new energy shields. They are the latest thing, you know? Very high-tech. What's so great about these energy shields? Or I know all about energy shields. What's so great about these energy shields? When you use one, it surrounds you with a radiant aura particle mesh that absorbs blaster bullets. Pretty handy in a fight. The shield even protects against lightsabers, or so I hear. The shields aren't perfect, of course. They can only absorb so much energy damage before they burn out, and ion blasters will take your basic dueling shield down pretty quick.
And I can tell you from experience that they aren't any good at all against a simple vibroblade. That's why the Republic has been training soldiers in hand-to-hand and melee combat.
Where did this technology come from? Or I've heard enough about these shields. Where did this technology come from? I've heard rumors of the Yashani using shields like this, but I never saw anything like them around here. Not until the Sith came. Where they discovered the technology is anybody's guess. The shields are rare and too expensive to hand out to an entire army, but a shield strike team that can take out a whole battalion of soldiers armed with conventional blasters. It gave the Sith a huge edge in the early battles, but it wasn't long before the Republic was able to copy the technology and come up with energy shields of their own. Now both sides are scrambling to come up with new weapons to slice right through these shields. But until they do, you are going to see melee combat back again to the forefront in this war. Anything else? Not much to say, really, except that I've managed to get my hands on one of these shields. It isn't cheap, but it could mean the difference between life and death. You want to see what I have in stock? I know my kiosk isn't much to look at, but my prices are reasonable and the merchandise is sound. Why do you have a kiosk set up here? I run a little shop here in this old building, selling basic equipment to the illegal aliens renting out these apartments. You mentioned something about illegal aliens living here. By law, most aliens aren't allowed to have a residence in the upper city of Taris. They allow a few of us relics up here, but for the most part, it's humans only. But no self-respecting upper city human would want to live in an apartment in this dump. So the landlord has been renting out the apartment illegally to aliens. Better than letting them sit empty, I guess. Otherwise, you get squatters and people hiding out from the authorities living in the abandoned apartments, and they don't pay rent. Aren't you worried about getting caught? The terrorist authorities much turned a blind eye to this place. A few illegal aliens just weren't worth the bother. And once the Sith took over, they felt the same way. Besides, I don't live here myself. I just run a small business providing supplies to residents. You want to see what I got to offer? I want to ask you some questions. Questions I'd rather not. It might be bad for business if people saw me answering a bunch of questions for a human. Most of the residents here are illegal aliens. Questions are frowned on. I don't want to lose the trust of my customers. If you really need information, go talk to Kadir the janitor. He's bordering on senile, so all the residents figure he's harmless. They won't mind you talking him, and he might be able to help you out with your questions. So, let me see what you've got for sale. No problem, just step on up and have a peek. So we could buy some stuff, but we don't have any credits right now, or not much credits. And could also sell some stuff, but we'll keep ours for now. And maybe later we can sell some stuff. Sorry, human, but I do not wish to engage in conversation with you. Residents of this complex prefer to keep to themselves. So we can try to bash in this door. Some locked doors and containers can be opened by bashing or blasting them with a weapon until they open. Not all doors and containers can be successfully bashed. To bash an object, select it, then select bash from the target menu. No, this doesn't do much. Now... Don't hurt me, just take what you want. I won't try to stop you. Okay. Here we can go to another area, but we don't want to right now. We'll complete this one first. Had I known the Tarisian attitude towards aliens, I would have never come to visit this world. Now I'm stuck here because of the quarantine. So maybe opening it with security is faster?
On it. It's open.
What?
Please don't hurt me. I have nothing of value in here. Look for yourself and see. Okay.
Ready. On it. It's open.
What?
Hey there, watch where you're walking. I just cleaned those floors.
Who are you? Oh, sorry, I didn't know. I'll walk wherever I want. Sorry, I didn't know.
Well, all right then, no hard feelings. My name's Kadir. I'm the janitor for this building. You must be the new tenant here, right? You ever thought they'd rent that abandoned apartment? You look like an off-worlder. What happened? You get stuck here because of the quarantine? Can't see any other reason someone would want to rent that old apartment.
I want to ask you some questions.
Don't know how much I can tell you, but seeing as how you're new here, I guess I could try and help you out.
Tell me about Taris.
Decent enough place to live, I guess, except for the lower levels. That's where the swoop gangs hang out. Just stay in Upper City and you'll be fine. You also might want to check out the cantina. I used to go there when I was younger. A good place to get a drink and find out what's going on in Upper City.
Where is the cantina?
Just keep following the apartment complex ring until you come to the elevator. It'll take you out to the upper streets there. And from there, just head south a ways. You can't miss it.
I want to ask you something else.
Don't know how much I can tell you, but seeing as how
Okay. Where can I get some equipment?
Well, the best place to go is probably Kebley Yurt's store. She's right across from the cantina, so you can stop in for a drink if you get thirsty while you're shopping. Just keep following the apartment complex ring until you come to the elevator. It'll take you out to the upper streets there. And from there, just head south a ways. You can't miss it.
I want to ask you something else.
Don't know how much I can...
No. What do you think of the Sith in this quarantine?
Not much of an issue for me, you know. I ain't never left Taris, and they ain't never gonna. A lot of other folks are sure riled up about it, but I don't really know much about it. I prefer to keep to myself mostly. but there's plenty of people at the cantina who'll be more than happy to tell you what they think about the Sith and their quarantine.
I'll be going now.
I should get back to work anyway. I'll probably see you around. I'm here most of the time. The building doesn't clean itself, you know.
And this will lead us to our own apartment, so we completed this area and we can go to the next one. Which can be accessed here, but we'll end this episode here and look in the new area in the next episode. Bye for now.